Is it easier to get into a master's program or a PhD program? Generally speaking, it's a lot easier to get into a master's program than a PhD program. Why? Because the competition is usually a lot heavier for a doctoral program compared to a master's program. Now, I can tell you that certainly in fields like mine, which is clinical psychology, yeah, it's a lot harder to get into a PsyD or a clinical psych PhD program than a master's in psych program. That said, you definitely want to pursue a master's program if you end up getting rejected your first attempt at applying to doctoral programs because of something like a low GPA, low test scores, or a lack of research experience or practical experience. In those cases, it's an awesome stepping stone. In addition to that, there's a lot of different fields where the master's is the gold standard degree, like getting a master's in social work as opposed to a doctorate in social work, or getting a master's in business administration instead of a doctorate in business administration. At the end of the day, it honestly depends on the type of program and the university. You'll be able to get into some master's programs, even though they're really tough to get into, right? You're going to be able to get into those, and it's possible that for certain PhD programs, it's going to be a lot easier to get into because fewer people are applying. It also kind of depends on the year and what's going on in your field at the time. Okay, that makes sense. How did you know that? Oh, I'm subscribed to Navigating Academia. It's hosted by the #1 grad school application coach in the country, and it's helped literally hundreds of students and career changers get into their dream master's and doctoral programs.